YouTube. Hello everyone watching from YouTube. So hello. So we're doing, like it says in the title, we are doing the last investigation of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Now, does that mean we're stopping investigations forever? No, we're doing investigations in Chronicles and Apologists. But yeah, this is the last last investigation of this trilogy, of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, and I was just checking whether I had deleted my VOD from yesterday. It feels weird saying yesterday because I don't usually stream that late on Thursdays, but whatever. Okay, so today, so I'm gonna talk about today for a little while. So this morning I did some revision on attachment, and then I had my driving lesson at 2, and then which was like, it was okay. My driving lesson was okay. I haven't really talked about it. Then my driving lesson was okay. It was just like a little bit of practice. I didn't accidentally hit the curb, but whatever. I mean, it was only like a tiny little scratch, so it was fine. And then, but yeah, it was literally just like practicing, like going around the roundabouts and stuff like that. Nothing too big. I haven't really learned anything new since we started going around roundabouts, basically. So yeah, I'm shit at going around roundabouts. So yeah. And then after that, I did a little bit of work on my assignment. I think on Monday I'm gonna work a little bit more on my assignment, and then I'm probably gonna wait until Friday to upload it, because I think I'm in on Friday, which I feel like we're just gonna have to go in, and then they're gonna be like, oh, do you have any questions for us the week before it's due? And I'll be like, no, just gonna go and work on my assignment, and I'm probably gonna upload it then. So yeah, and then on Tuesday, Wednesday. Am I in Wednesday actually? No, because let me see. Am I in Wednesday? I don't think next Wednesday. I don't think so. No, my uni's closed then. So yeah. So yeah, I'm not in Wednesday, but I'm in Thursday, Friday. And then I'm off for like 3 weeks. So yeah, should be fun. So yeah, I think on Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna do a bit more revision, and then one of my lecturers was like, hey, so on Wednesday for your lecture, because it's our test day on Thursday, and we usually do our tests in our seminar and our lecture, and if you don't know, the way my university days are structured, at least for semester 1, they're structured like differently for semester 2. But yeah, for semester 1, they were basically all the same. It was literally just lecture, seminar, and then we had work to do in the afternoon. So done like a Is it fine? Okay, my mic is fine now. I think I need to see it down. Let me re-plug that in. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so on Thursday, usually we have a revision lecture before the seminar, but we've already done a revision lecture. Usually in our revision lectures, we usually just like one of our lecturers would just like repeat all the content for that is like necessary for the test. But we've already done one of those revision lectures before Christmas, in like our last week. So, what my lecturer said was like, you can come into the lecture, ask me questions, or you can come in and revise. So what I'm thinking of going is going into the lecture, getting my tracking code, and then just like sitting at the back or whatever, and like just revising, or maybe just going to the library and revising. Am I in my usual rooms? I think I am in my usual rooms because it would make sense for me to just go to the library and then go straight there, because the library is in the same building. Oh no, it's not. It's in a different room. I have I don't know where the bloody hell that is. I don't know where the bloody hell that is. So, I mean, I know what building it is in. I just don't know, and like what block it's in. I just don't know where specifically it is. So yeah, and then after I did a bit of work on my assignment, to be fair, I've like pretty much finished it. I'm probably just gonna proofread it a little bit more on Monday. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's New Year's Day, so we're probably, I don't know what we're doing New Year's Day. So if we're not doing anything New Year's Day, I'll probably also revise Nature and Nurture, because that's like, I've only revised that once and I want to go over it again, and it should be easy to go over. I just want to go over the two other topics that we have, which is lifespan development and childhood adversities, I think. So I want to go over those again beforehand, and then just go in and probably maybe revise with like my friends. So yeah, and then after that I uploaded some YouTube shorts. So I uploaded quite a few like YouTube shorts and stuff like that. They're just re-uploads of TikToks basically. So it's just basically re-uploads of TikToks that I've done. So yeah, what was the last one I uploaded? It was today. Oh, I uploaded one today. Yeah, that has 23 views so far. And then the one I uploaded on Monday has 1,458 views so far. So yeah, my I'm not gonna lie, I have like mostly like Sims related YouTube shorts. I have a lot of, in like my drafts and stuff, I have a lot of those shorts. So yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I did? I set up a Spotify podcast account. So I kind of wanted to upload something to Spotify for a little while. I wanted to upload my like channel trailer and my clip compilations to like Spotify or YouTube podcasts, and I still might upload my channel trailer and clip compilations to YouTube podcasts, but I'm not too sure. So far I have so far I've only posted them so far I've posted them to Spotify, and I posted them as normal videos on my YouTube, obviously. But I only put them like as like I've only put them as normal videos on YouTube so far. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know whether I should put the audio only version on YouTube or not, because I have the original videos on. Because I do have the original videos on YouTube. So yeah. So yeah. I think so. I mean, I might upload the. Let me look up any YouTube podcasts. See if there's an only audio, like only. Because the thing is, most people just have them as like. Most like podcasters have them as the like video version. They don't have them as the audio version. They only put the audio only version on like Spotify. So can I filter? Can I look at like just the podcast side of YouTube? Yeah, I can. Podcasts. Oh wait, these are the video only versions. They're just, yeah, they are the video only versions put into the podcast section. Okay, then I won't upload them as podcasts because it's just re-uploading them to YouTube. When it's like I uploaded when the channel trailer I uploaded like less than 2 weeks ago, and I literally uploaded the channel trailer this month, and it's like the first video you see on like I also uploaded the clip compilations this month. So like literally I posted the 2022 clip compilation last week, and I uploaded the 2021 clip compilation 2 weeks ago. So yeah. What's that? My last also stream was 3 weeks ago. Okay. So what I'm thinking. Okay, so for the next like few weeks. Okay, I said this, but yeah, for the next few weeks, basically, I'm gonna be taking a little break from Ace Attorney, because obviously I will be we'll be finishing the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy this week. And so I don't want to just immediately jump into Chronicles when I know there's like quite a few games I want to like do more like streams on. So I think over the next few weeks, the games I want to like pick back up again. So I haven't touched the Lego Ninjago movie game again because whenever I go on it just kept crashing. So I've just not touched that. I mean, I am tempted to re-download it, but then it's like replaying. Then it's like potentially replaying the story mode. And like having to get everything in that, it's like I can't bother spending like almost 20 hours doing that, if I'm being honest. I might start streaming more Dark Deception. I want to stream The Ratchet. I want to stream more Oswald Season 2, more Sims. Even though I was on Sims just before the stream and it was like lagging quite a bit, and I literally turned down the graphics, so I have to sort something out with my mods. And then I want to stream Sticky Business because there was a DLC that came out for that. Like a few weeks ago, so I wanna get the DLC And I get the DLC and like play that and play that. I also want to do a stream kind of reviewing the Poppy Playtime DLC, like I did for the Yandere Simulator DLC. And I think which DLC has been put off till January, like late January. I think it's the House of Ashes one that's been put off to late January. Yeah, it's the House of Ashes DLC that's coming in late January. I can't remember if Super Horrible's done videos on House of Ashes. Yeah, he has. He did it like 2 years ago, and I watched it. I watched part of it. Oh wait, he played through the demo. I've watched videos on House of Ashes, but I genuinely do not remember it. Like, I remember watching like the first maybe 20 minutes of it, but I don't remember finishing it. So I've got to like rewatch a playthrough of House of Ashes to like understand it, kind of. It's a Dark Pictures game, like anthology. It's a Dark Pictures anthology game as well. I don't know why I didn't watch it, because I remember watching Super Horror Bro play through The Quarry, I think. Did he play through The Quarry, or did I watch someone else play through The Quarry? I think I watched him play. I think I watched Super Horror Bro play The Quarry. Yeah, I watched Super Horror Bro play through The Quarry. And that is like made by the same, that's like a Dark Pictures anthology game, or at least it's made by the same people who make the Dark Pictures anthology. And I remember quite liking The Quarry, so yeah, I'll have to rewatch a playthrough of House of Ashes and do like a stream on that eventually. And then I want to do another stream, or I don't want to do more streams on Haunt the House, because I've only done like 2 streams on that so far, I think. So, and the last time I streamed it crashed, but like every time I've picked it up since, it's been fine for like half an hour or so. So yeah, I'll have to do that for a Sunday stream. What games do I have downloaded? Oh yeah, I got Ghostwire Tokyo free on Epic Games like earlier this week. I think it was either on Monday or last Sunday. Like I think it was Saturday actually. It was sometime last week. It was sometime last week. Maybe it was Sunday. Maybe, I don't remember. But yeah, I won't be starting a playthrough of that in January, but I do eventually want to maybe stream that at some point. I may want to do another stream on Lego Builder's Journey, but that doesn't seem likely. I want to do another Phasmo stream. I need to uninstall a few games actually, because I just don't play them. Like, I need to uninstall Overcooked. I need to uninstall Little Miss Fortune, because, you know, I've already got all the achievements for that, and I don't see myself playing that again. I maybe want to do an Inside the Backroom stream. I want to play the games that Sage and Danny got me actually for Christmas, because I haven't heard of those games before, so I need to download them. What are they called? Graveyard Keeper, which is what Sage got me, and then Murder Miners, which is what Danny got me. So I'll have to play that. Play those games eventually. Maybe I kind of want to do the first phase of Fathom episode, because that's free. I doubt I'll be doing the other Thursday Fathom games, but, you know, I'm not gonna play the other first Fathom games, but the course just do like one stream when I'm playing the first game, and then maybe I want to do another Terraria stream. Maybe let me see what games are like free on Steam, because I don't want to buy anything new. Don't want to buy a new game up until I get my next like loan. Because I don't know how much I spent on food, but I doubt it was much. Let me see. How much did I spend? Because let me see. How much did I spend? Can I see few transactions? How much have I spent? When did I get it? The 25th of September. So let me see. Why did I give my mum 100 quid? I don't know why I gave my mum 100 quid. Like, I also gave her $5.99 as well, which is such an odd thing. Let me see. Let me grab a calculator on my. Let me grab a calculator. I can see how much. Let me grab a calculator so I can actually see how much I've spent out of my student loan. So I get on the 25th, so 100 plus 599 plus. Oh shit, I did it again. How much have I spent on my? Let me see. I spent 123 quid already, and we're only in October. To be fair, I did give 100 quid to my mum, so like 25 quid. If we're not counting the £100, then it's like 20 quid. If we don't count the stuff I sent to my mum, then it's like I spent like 20 quid then. I spent $3.99 on. I'm guessing that maybe that was the Android Simulator DLC came out earlier. What did I spend $3.99 on Steam? Was it a game to stream for me, maybe? Jesus Christ, why did I spend 13 quid at KFC back in October? KFC? So expensive, and probably going to make up the majority of my expenses just from October. To be fair, I stopped eating at KFC like end of October maybe. And I just started eating at either Morrison's or at my uni's like cafe. So yeah. To be fair, we're only in November, and I've only spent like 200 quid of it so far, and I get like £1,000 of my student loan, like directly into my bank account. The majority of the big bulk of this is just from me sending money to either my mum or my sister. Okay, now it's just gonna be me buying stuff off Steam for people, so for people and myself. What did I buy? Oh yeah, I bought classic Duck Simulator for Sage. Okay, I spent like less than half of my student loan on. I spent like less than half of my student loan on what I was intending to spend on it. I spent like a third of my student loan actually on just like because I'm only using my student loan for lunches, right? So I only spent like what, 200 quid on food, like 100-200 quid on like actual food, and then everything else is just like me buying Christmas presents for my friends off Steam. Me sending money to my sister so because we were splitting money for Christmas presents, or sending money to my mom for whatever reason that I do not remember. So yeah. But still, I don't want to buy anything else, buy any more games as of yet, because I don't want to like because I don't want to basically, because it's like still a few things that I want to like, you know, there's still games I want to like kind of get through and like kind of like finish up and still like upload and stuff. Anyways, it's time for us to actually get to Psssttt because I've been rambling for the past half an hour. Okay, we're in the second investigation, last investigation of this entire trilogy. Okay, this is what I was freaking out about last stream, that we were at fucking Hottie Clinic, but then I realized, oh shit, yeah, fucking Nick is still at the hospital. I'm still up at this hour reading through the trial record of a certain case. That'll be talking about memories, talking about beginnings. It's the first case my mentor Mia Fey had ever handled in a court of law. The horrifying truth is that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What have I read? I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved, but I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. Last to me was the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him somehow. Somehow Edgeworth is gonna help us with Larry. Fucking Larry of all people. Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in how to speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Come on, dude! Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad at Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main kind of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shito, I never know how to pronounce that properly, did not deliver the deadly blow, which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Never saw her. Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the leather weapon myself. I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into, and that is our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have a feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or another. Since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu. Right, take care. Edgeworth is great. Guess you should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be someone? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side of the bridge. Ah, that's right. Maya is still stuck over at the inner temple. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh, no. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that coffee yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Okay. We have all the evidence. Yeah, we have all the evidence, so let's go through that. So, the occult... I saw the occult magazine wasn't the first piece of evidence we saw when we went into the court record like last time, though. I'm sure of it. Yeah, this is the occult temple with Iris and Bikini here. And then we've got the Hazakura temple map with the temple here, Heavenly Hall. This is where the crystal ball was dropped. And then we've got the inner temple here where Myra is stuck. And then not the map. The hanging scroll with Misty Faye on it. And then we've got the photo of Elise. Shut up. I'm trying to keep my stream on in the background. Let me exit mod for you. Why can I not exit mod for you? Please. What? Just let me. Can I? There we go. Out of mod view. Okay. There we go. There we fucking go. Okay. Yeah. We have the photo of Elise. And then we've got Iris's hood. And we've got the weather data from the night of the murder. And then we've got the Shito. The victim staff. Elise's autopsy report, Iris's testimony, the photo of the tracks, which I don't think that'll be used as evidence. I doubt that it'll be used as evidence. But I'm not too sure. Not the tracks photo again. And then we've got the crime photo when Elise was murdered. And then we've got Larry's sketch from the night of the murder. And then we've got the crystal sphere with the blood on it that was on Elise's staff. Okay, I don't think we need to examine anything here. I'm gonna go to Heavenly Hall first. But yeah, I don't think we need to examine anything there. Looks like no one's here. Larry! Laurice! I was sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. Okay, it's not at Heavenly Hall then. So there's nothing. Wait. Is that anything we can examine? I don't think so. Other than maybe this. Look at this graffiti scrolled right on the front of the shop. At least we managed to get a pretty good likeness. Well, when I really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art of sorts. Okay, let's move back to the suspension bridge. And go to the main gate. Come on, please. It's for art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. Larry, I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous. Understandable, Francisca. Understandable. Enough. A fool's fool, fools who foolishly accepts the foolishness of a fool's fool. That's a mouthful. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix, right? Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. Ow. Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny side up and you want to grill me over a name? Francie, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Our subtle. With a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip. Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. Before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. She is so real for that. She is so fucking real for that. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh. Just like that dude with that red underwear. Don't think I'm going to forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes. Hello, Francisca. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix, right? Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I am Francisca von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Francisca was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years. But now, he is gone from this world. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. Because of what happened to your father. Phoenix, right? You will fall before me. This I promise. But it'll be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes. Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow! No smirking! No whipping the set! That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edward, make no mistake, the Phoenix, right? I came here for one thing and one thing only, to pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. Did the whole thing? Yes. Every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge? Did you even consider the dangers? No. That's Phoenix right for you. The only thing in my mind was I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Yeah, he is a fucking fool. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's got to be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. Let's go. Main hall. That was one side. It's Bikini. Bikini's alright. Sister Bikini. Hi, my, I didn't know you're here. How are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mr. Gillies die, And then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it, there's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Oh shit! Phoenix didn't know that Pearl went missing, did it? No, because it was we were playing as Edgeworth. Edgeworth was the one who found out that Pearls was missing, not Phoenix. Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Why didn't Edgeworth tell you about this? He knew! Edgeworth knew that Pearl was missing. To be fair though, I don't know. No wait, he knew. He knew that Pearl and Phoenix like knew each other. Like, come on Edgeworth. Come on. You could have just told him that Pearls was missing. But then again, Edgeworth was probably like thinking, oh, he's gonna do something fucking idiotic again, like jumping off a burning bridge, like falling off a burning bridge to try and find Pearl. I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I'll never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning. I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? Larry, I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I feel like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so possible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. They misinterpreted shit. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the inner temple. Is that correct? That's right, I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claimed she was in her room in Hasakura Temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the inner temple. I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing too shaky to stick at. Nothing is especially bad. I'll bet the training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. We've got to get Maya out of there, fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? But the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and no way of escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind me answering some questions. Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donham. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or her bust size. No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. And we still don't know why she calls Elise Mystic. There you did it again, Sister Bikini. I notice you always refer to Miss Donham as Mystic Elise. Oh, yes. Now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. But we all address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say for sure she's older than you? Cyclops. It seems Miss Elise Donham was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donald on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all got to be connected somehow. Yeah, it's got to be connected. Let's go scare about Pearl. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together. Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Donham on the night of the murder, remember? Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner. The murder didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? Oh no, did it? I don't remember where Pearls was either. According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon. Oh no, oh no. Let's go to the courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. The main gate is on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep that hillside is. That's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Stoneham was pushed from the top of the wall? The Shito is there in Mystic Army's right hand, but it's proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. Miss Stoneham staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of the ski bridge, but what was he doing all the way out there? They get quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's got to be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. That building up there is the main hall. It was where we were staying. It sits kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently Miss Donham was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered around in this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here. Yeah, I guess so. Is there anything left to examine? We can't further examine the Mystic Army statue. I don't think there's anything left to examine for us here in the courtyard. So let's head back to the hall. Hey! What was that giant inconsiderably loud yell? So this is where you've been. Keep it nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you been finished with her? The bridge, yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well. Then I'll come along with you, and sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. It means lawyers and police, bud. Well, yeah, that's not what Francisca, it's been a while. Scoffy. It's Miss Montcalm. Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My, well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. She just made a guy pass out! Come on, Bikini! You can't just look the fuck away from that! What the fuck? I'm on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to do. I should work to pin the guilt on Iris. Exactly! You're the prosecutor on this case! Your whole job is to make Iris guilty. What the fuck? Why are you daydreaming about Phoenix, right? Ow, that hurts, you know. Silence! I, Francisca Von Karma, will personally guide you through the investigation. So you will follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around this shit. Like a lost puppy. I'm talking to Bikini again. Okay, no, we have to. Okay, wrong way. We have to move our way to the bridge, which has now been fixed. Make our way to the inner temple gate. Things have since become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick! That voice. Pearl! Pearls! Yes! Oh my god, you okay? Oh my god! Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! It's Pearl! I'm glad she's okay. So you were here ever since that night. I was so lonely. I thought I was gonna die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that dusky bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone. She was all alone? Yeah, wasn't Maya here? It must have been very trying for you, little girl. Ah, you're... I'm Francisco von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You got nothing to my little girl about you. That is so fucking fair, though. That is so fucking fair, though, Pearl. That is so fair. And I don't blame you one bit for not fucking lying. Not fucking liking Francisca. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Again, despite a fucking child. Why are you looking at me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave me away. Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya? I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Huh? Why are you talking about, Pearls? Really? Mystic Maya! Pearl! Hey, wait! Pearls! She just ran off. Ow! That was cruel, Phoenix, right? To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. You are fucking mean. You can't say shit. Pearl doesn't fucking like you, Francisca. Because you're mean to Maya. What's that all about? Pearl's acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. But then again, she's 9. And she was in a temple for like a whole ass fucking night. Like overnight. Like, and the only form of, and like a whole day. Like, Dusky Bridge was gone. She was scared of her. She must have been scared out of her fucking mind. Come on, she's a kid. Of course she's gonna fucking cry. I guess I'd better take another look around here since I've got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. It does, doesn't it? This is an incinerator. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix, right? But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisca von Karma? I seem to remember. Oh shit, that was closed. There was snow in this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix, right? It's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. But that's... Phoenix, right? What? And will you stop calling me by my full name like that? Was this once a prosperous port? A port? Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, that's an anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix, right? But I didn't say anything! Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path. Phoenix, right? You think this is how many siblings the nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. And she'll probably slap you for trying to have private affairs. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign though. Come now, Phoenix, right? What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like then simply saying, whatever? That's got nothing to do with anything. Who would do that anyways? Okay, should we move? Oh, we can move into right now. Oh, there's a side block on it. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she's supposed to be in here training. Yeah, it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that? That strange log? It was in there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. And this fucking curry or something on the thing. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. So strange. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a sight lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in the dark cavern. What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix, right? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually Misty Faye. A woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy! What's the matter? This scroll has been completely covered in gravy. Ah yes, there's a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of pain, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. Why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Yeah, why the fuck this specific scroll? That seems to make no particular sense whatsoever. What took you so long? Not even you managed to get here faster than this. Mr. Trite. It's Godot! Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Ha. I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I was either cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You're the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Yeah. What is it? What is it, Godot? Who's this? Who's the wild mare? Right. This is Miss Von Carlo. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Ah. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, Princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is mine. Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. Shut the fuck up, Godot! Shut the fuck up! I'm only going to say this once. Lady Von Wippenberg, go home. No! I'd rather have Francisca here than fucking you. You fucking cunt. Phoenix, right? What are you hitting me for? Is there more cracks of a lip than that? Right. Oh, what? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realise that you set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godot today. You have such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger? Or is it sorrow? You had some important business and that's why you went and caught her. So what is it? What was it? I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death. You died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So you mean that mask you wear is this ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without it, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing. I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened? Why didn't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, try you. You should know all about it. You know even when my life ending and who and things to harm me. Well, Phoenix, right? Do you? I don't know what he's talking about. This guy, man. Although, to be honest, you feel I took at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, right? Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What do you mean by that exactly? The Indian temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. And I wondered, right? Do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Faye is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? That's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place one toys out the sacred cavern, the entrance of which we're standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore, so they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, try that you sent Maya Faye to her death. Oh, come on! Come fucking on, dude! First of all, we didn't even know what this place was in the first place when we started this case. Second of fucking all, it was Maya's decision, man. She is a grown-ass 19-year-old. Come on. She decided to go down there. She knows more about this place than we do. We didn't know that this regularly went below freezing. Come on. Think for yourself for once, Godot. You fool. If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with a search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, try it. Once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all. He's talking about Mia. When the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Faye's sister. That's right, Mia Faye. And Mia, you killed her. No, that's not how it was. It was 2 years ago. Mia Faye was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got the guy, personally. Sure, Miss Faye's murderer was caught. But that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at that time. You and no one else. Maya was with her as well. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Faye was your teacher. Well then, I'd say you've learned nothing. Try it. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death. No. What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It'll be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock would... Well, let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Well, the obvious solution of opening it with the key. Sure, just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole? That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only person who can open it. Then who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris? When an acolyte undergoes training inside a secret cabin, the intending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Faye was trained in there. Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times now that I think of it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. But no, Bikini could have done it as well. Bikini could have just locked her in there and then been like to Iris, "Want to take a bath, watch over Maya, off." So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. I hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Maya. We'll get you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Cadell, how sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cabin somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that a friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. What the fuck you on about, dude? You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix, right? That's what everyone says. It looks like I don't have much of a choice. Because I just have to do what I can for now. Yeah. So let's head back. I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Oh, it's Gumshoe! We love Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess I'd better watch that up. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that, I'm a detective. Ah, my brain. This is driving me nuts. Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting. A friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? How did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide it. That's not correct. That's not correct grammar translation. If you wanted to wash that off or not. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I am kind of already stuck in there. Is she trying to be clever or something? So what's behind that, Scruffy? A kind of garden-like garden. A garden? Yeah. Anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Isn't it normally the other way around? Well, see you later. You thinking what I'm thinking? So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix, right? Yeah, she was thinking what I was thinking. Of course, what else would we do? I only want to know what Scumshoe was thinking of washing off. Let's go into the garden then. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder why it is. A strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah, what are you doing here, sir? I thought you said you can't come in here. You asked. Don't you know, Scruffy? If I can't, we'll always show up wherever there's a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... So how's the inner temple investigation going? We have the best forensics team in the world working in the place. Forensic team? What was the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there was a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. A stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... It's kind of hard to say, actually. What do you mean? I guess I better look into them myself. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet? Yeah, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her. There's nowhere else she could disappear to on this side of Dusty Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We'll have to wait since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cabin. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Okay, let's examine this place before we head out. What the heck is that? Uh-oh, you spotted it, huh, pal? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Yeah, before you ask, it's really the blood. You'll answer all our questions now, surely, without exception. Yes, sir. Okay, let's examine more of this place before we ask Edward about it. There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too. Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Donham. Yeah, there's a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and on the charm match perfectly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to gain some very big answers. Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. It's an almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally. Yes, it appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy? Huh? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got here to start the investigation. If it wasn't the police, then who did it? Oh yeah, there's something I would need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch. Objection relevance? Is that it? Is it? Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason. Yeah. Well, I can't even begin to imagine what that reason would be. Yeah. Okay. There's nothing else to really examine, I guess. Let's talk to him about the bloody writing. Maya, so these letters are written in blood? Yeah. What's worse is it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Donham's blood? We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix, right? I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down? You know what? That was really bothering me too. I just came up with the answer, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Impossible. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Donham wrote these letters herself, in her own blood. You must be joking, that's impossible. From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this gardener was the scene of Miss Elise Donham's murder. At least, that's our current theory on how events took place, pal. What? So Miss Donham was killed here? However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was? Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Von Karma? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no? But wait a sec, the bloody writing on the here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forget Phoenix, right? Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible because the steep bridge was completely burnt out. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here but me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff in now. I can't think of a counter argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Yeah. Let's move back to the main hall, maybe? I seem to have a visitor. Iris, Mr. Wright, Iris, I'm really glad to see you. We don't manage to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him, we've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cabin. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright. Hold it! Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. Can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but my affair is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But it's Maya, Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond the ski bridge to be off the limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. Ah! This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. I'm so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? Oh my, hello you two. How are you doing? From the sound of her sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. Is she talking about Edgeworth? It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk to her at all. Oh dear, it's not my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You briefly and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Where the fuck are you glaring? Come on, Francisca. Oh yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who said that to me. Don't you think that I just became a shrill to a shrew? Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that. But I know she's still hiding something. I guess it's time to break those cyclops of hers. Are you sure, dude? Are we really gonna break her cyclops? I guess I'm gonna save now. Take that! With the Makatama. Got the Makatama, not breaking. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Donham had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise was an author, just an author of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Donham's true identity. Oh, this! Take that! Miss Donham had this charm with her at all times. And yeah, this thing, I noticed it before, but I didn't mention it. But this symbol here is the same one. Okay, you can't see it because it's obscured by gravy. But, oh no, it's not obscured by gravy. It's the same symbol that Maya pointed out in the first investigation. And, the symbol was the only thing she could recognize Misty as. Miss Donham had this charm with her at all times. Where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, is it? Is it? Interesting. Oops. This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Donham really was. Another item proves that. What item proves that that Miss Donham is it the scroll maybe? That's the only thing I can think of. The painting is obscured by this grave estate at the moment. But the scroll shows the master of the Korean channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her. Ah! The crest is reserved for the master of Korean. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. The new master, my fate told me. Oh, what? You mean that acolyte is Misty Faye's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Faye's sole successor. Mystic Misty! Oh! It just broke all her cyclops. And that was successful. Now let's ask her about Elise. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one has seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago after all. What's the significance of this talisman, sister? The Korean of Korean must carry it with them always until their death. So at least don't smother her. Faye, the master. The truth comes last. It looks like we're making some headway. Tell me, sister. Why did she choose to show herself now? Because someone brought her out of hiding. But what happened? Well, what's happening? It's an earthquake. It can't be. Earthquake! Oh my goodness. The inner temple, this kind of trampled the inner temple? The sacred cabin in the training hall, it might very well came in. What? Maya! Maya, no! Maya! Maya! No, wait! I'm gonna know what happens to Maya! Oh, Maya! It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go! What? Where? To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course, you run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Come on then, Phoenix, right? They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come on now. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go. We gotta hurry to inner temple on. Right! What are you doing here? How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Hey, why am I the one getting whipped? She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris. She's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? So, it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness, his fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? There's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. Can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway and search Eco Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple is like an island, there's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have been caved in because of the quake. Do you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right, let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now. Alright, let's go. Fortunately, the sacred cavern hasn't caved in. But what we found was something that I was expecting. More Cyclops! More locks! 5 more! How can there be... There's 5! Some more locks. I mean, there's 4 more, not 5 more. What's the meaning of this? Iris! Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? Iris, what the fuck? What the fuck did you... No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Right, is this what Godot was talking about? Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me. What? During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only 1 lock when I last came here. So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks? Yes. If only I was stronger. Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Like you're the one to talk with your face all green. Miles, Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous. You're perfectly fat. There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth. Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably of crying in a corner in the garden. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix, right? Good to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles. I see. Well, thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? No, not at all. What do you make a run for it, Iris? I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by a strong earthquake we had. I was so worried, I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law, at least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was alright, but what? And I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door and... Who in the world would do something like this? These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Korean tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it. And you aren't the ones who set this lock. I don't think it's that simple, Francisca von Carmen. When we were here the first time, there was only 1 lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them. What does that mean? It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one. Yes, that's correct. What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this? Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them, but it would take time. Yes, about a day if I had to guess. A day? Well, that's leave locks in place. Will you do this for us? Oh, sure, I'll do whatever I can. We've got to wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call on your inner strength now. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get. And what might that be, Phoenix, right? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen at that same evening at the inner temple. Spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple. Being spotted at Hazakura Temple and the inner temple. It's as if you were... Well, Iris, I think it's about time you Okay. To garden? Can we go to the garden? The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's got to be a tough job. Edgeworth, my man! Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. How could I have done that? Well, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Ah! Hey, don't you dare run away. What do you want, right? What do I want? If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away. I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. We went back to the criminal affairs department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. You okay, dude? You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here, huh? There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime. That's why. You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely, you don't suspect Maya, do you? We have to treat everyone as a suspect. Myris as well. Not Myris. Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right? So, I guess you still haven't gone over your fear of earthquakes. No, though thankfully my nightmares have stopped. But still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath. 17 years old, just found himself in the middle of a murder. DL6. Now started with that big quake that hit the courthouse. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself. It's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, right? I think I don't know that. I was there, but it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, right? There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And after you saved me. Edgeworth, be stronger than you think. No more of this self-pity, okay? There's something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No way. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before. So I went back to the criminal affairs department to look for a file. Yes, I checked over every case file I've ever worked on. And I was right. I had seen her face before. 6 years ago. 6 years ago? It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go, it was my worst nightmare. So, who is she? I'm sorry, right? I can't give that information away to a member of the general public. What? Why not? It might be the crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case. The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple. And neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes, I can say that with complete confidence. You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to tell Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. It's the connection between Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. But first, we need to find the evidence that connects Iris and Dahlia. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls. Okay. Is there anything here? Okay, no. There's nothing here. Go over to the suspension bridge. It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. It sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out the shack just down the path. Maybe I'll find Larry there soaking again. Yeah, okay, let's go to Heavenly Hall then. Let me try to name all these paths. Not paths. What am I thinking of? Flags! Okay, so the one Okay, the two that are behind my face cam are the Union Jack, which is the UK one, and the Irish flag. And then this one here is the, I think that's South Korea. I think that's South Korea. And then that's Greece. That's Switzerland. That's Japan. That's the US. That is France. No, that's not France. That's Luxembourg, I think. That's Germany, Canada. Union Jack right there. That's Italy there. And then this one I'm not too sure about. I'm not too sure about that one. Let me look at blue, white, blue, and red flags. White, blue, and red flags. There's so many white, blue, and red flags. Let me see. It's white, blue, red. Oh wait, that was not Luxembourg. Is it Luxembourg? No, that was not Luxembourg. Never mind. White, blue, and red. That one is Russia, but it's a different shade of blue. And then blue, white, and red. That one is. There's no symbol on it, but maybe it's Ballyhan? Or maybe it's just France. Maybe it's just France. I don't know. But I think we got most of them right. Oh, Mr. Nick! Pels, what are you doing here? Nothing. What about Mr. Maya? Is she alright? Well, we don't know yet. Oh, I see. Hey, what are you doing? Keep doing here, Nick? Larry. This is the losers shack, where losers get together to lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that? Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Lewis did a picture of me. That's a great pal. I'm going to gather fire right now. Cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a little bit of fire, so stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't he try and get in fired up over becoming a better man? No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down. Oh, Mystic Maya. Larry! 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 Shut the fuck up, please. Please. Just leave Pearls alone, okay? Leave Pearly alone, okay? 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 You fucking twat. Larry is just the worst, honestly. Just the worst, honestly. Like, come on, Larry. Leave out of our, you know, our main little friendship group of Larry, Edgeworth, and Nick. The one I like the least is Larry. Because the thing is, I really like Phoenix and Edgeworth. Those are great characters for me. But Larry, he's meh. Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? I've got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now with Pearl, who loses cooking potatoes together forevermore. Why are you cooking rotten potatoes for a 9-year-old though? You're a weirdo, Larry. You're a fucking weirdo. What am I gonna do with him? Alright then, what do you think about this picture, Pearls? I think it's really well drawn. I draw it all, so I think it's really amazing. See, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know. It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream. A wonderful fantasy. No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, Iris really flew that night. But Mr. Larice... No, you two, please. Don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. I beg of you. You are a fucking nutcase, Larry. I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. I was wide awake after the lightning struck, and I saw what I saw, and it was exactly like I drew in the picture. And it looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value. I was going to look at that on your face. Pearls? Yes, Mr. Nick, I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you, and what exactly were you doing when it all happened? I was just, well, I'm a kid, you know. I'm sure it doesn't matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick? Side pose, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, we were supposed to be in Miss Donham's room reading a book together, but Miss Donham was murdered and you Pearls were there in a temple. So what exactly happened that night, Pearls? I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. Oh, she has Cyclops as well. Pearly! She's 5. I've been a bad girl. That's why I'm being punished. What are you talking about, Pearls? My spiritual power, it has disappeared. What? Her powers have disappeared? What do you mean your powers have disappeared, Pearls? It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearls, did you try to channel some spirit right here at Hazard Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps? Pearly! Way to go, Nick, you made her cry! That's really cruel of you. I thought I'm going to have to break the Cyclops to get truth out of her. Yep. Let's go to the main gate and the actual temple. I wonder if Sister Bikini is back at the main hall yet. Yeah, the main hall. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. Oh, you okay, Bikini? Well, what's the damage? How's the sacred cavern? It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. The Cyclops. Tell Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. So wait, who has Cyclops now? Who has Cyclops? It's Bikini? No, it wasn't Bikini. It was Iris and Pearl. It was Iris and Pearl. It was Iris and Pearl that both had Cyclops, I think. But who could have done that? The only person who knew how to set those trick locks are those of the current tradition. If Iris had a sacred cavern, trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini. Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yeah, you were telling me about how the Master Corain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple. It has something to do with DL6, doesn't it? Not DL6. Some other case, I don't remember. It was about a week ago when Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the master, she said, somebody's trying to destroy the Corain tradition's main family line. That being the Branch family conspiracy, except Pearl. Pearl is just a kid. We love Pearl is just great. But Dahlia and Morgan, more explicitly, but also probably Dahlia and probably Iris as well. Boom, destroying the main family line. Think of it. Morgan literally tried to get Maya arrested for murder. Yeah, Morgan tried to get Maya arrested for murder. Like, come on. Think of it. Like, come on. Come on. I'm here to put a stop to them. Ooh, trying to destroy the main family line. There's only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes the new master of Korean, and her daughter is the main family. All of the mediums become branch family members with no hopes of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have, and always will, plot to erase those of the main family line. Is the power of the master worth this much bloodshed? You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real. Yes, I do. We've seen it used multiple times to bring back Mia. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Master Mask case, and during Maggie Bird's trial too, her second trial. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her most. The Korean technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill? I suppose so, but with all that power and influence, I kind of expected you'd be really rich right now. Are you saying you're poor, right, Mr. Wright? Oh, you're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake. A mistake? What mistake? It was 17 years ago. That's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident. That incident? Is she talking about what I think she is? I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL6. Yeah, it was DL6 incident. That's the name of the file. The DL6 incident. I knew it. The DL6 incident. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago. Ah, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney in that case. A murder that took place 17 years ago. It was the first time in the country's history that the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer, and the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Faye, Maya's mother. Through Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action. That man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he? That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the Korean tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Korean village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud. But I know the truth. Misty Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all. Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Korean tradition is starting to recover at last. Fucking finally. But with a new master wielding the power of the clan. Does she mean Maya? Yeah, she means Maya, obviously. She's the only master of she's only the only member of the not the branch family, the main family left. There's still, you know, members of the branch family left as well. You know, Maya's the only one of the main family still left. The spiritual power of the Korean channeling technique is in the blood. Maya told me the exact same thing before. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. I wonder what Mia's channeling techniques were like. Because obviously she was a Fae, but she moved to wherever the fuck. She became a lawyer. Mia Fae. Let us see. Let me see if there's anything on her like trivia section maybe. Is there anything? Anything. Oh wait, there is. Mia was born as the heiress to a once powerful family of spirit mediums and supposedly inherited top-notch spiritual powers, the Fae clan. However, after the DL6 case, her mother, Misty Fae, mysteriously disappears after failing to solve the case. This leads to Mia leaving the village behind to become a lawyer and find out the truth about her mother's disappearance. And then after that, she joins Facebook. It's because the power to communicate with the spirits flows strongly through us. According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Army, but with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master, and the ones who don't become branch families, right? That's right, and it's always a cause of tragedy. You know, Maya had a sister too, another sister named Mia. Oh yes, I've heard of her. What? You know about Mia? Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother, and lost her life as a result. You know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition. Really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all of the rivalry between her mum and her aunt. There's a lot of M names in the Fae clan. Think of it. We have Misty and Morgan, the sisters. And then Misty had Maya and Mia. Well, Mia and Maya, because Mia's older. A lot of M names. Lot of M names. Which makes this very much, like, kind of hard to say. Like, Mystic Mia, Mystic Maya, Mystic Misty, Mystic Morgan. Mystic Misty is the hardest name to say. Because it's like, if you say it too quickly, then knowing me, I'd probably just say Mystic at the same time over. Like, Mystic Morgan is an easier, like, word to say. But, like, Mystic Misty and Mystic Mia especially are, like, the hardest, like, words for me to say when I'm, like, speaking really quickly. That's right. Misty Fae had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master seat from her. Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know. Morgan? It's a name I know well. It was a year ago now at Maya's home, Karain Village. What she did was terrible. It was also she could make her own daughter the next master. Oh yeah, she killed them. She got... Who was it? She got Mimi to kill Dr. Gray to frame Maya for the murder. I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris, what has Iris got to do with any of this? That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter. Oh. Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Oops, I thought you already knew. It sounded like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already. I know her very well. Oh? Yeah, Pearl Faye. But I also thought she was an only child. You jest that child, she's Mystic Morgan's... I had no idea. Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she? Yeah. Ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master. I see. Something wrong with this whole time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2. Wait, what? 3? Yeah, Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Pearl. What? A twin sister? Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago. After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled. It was many years later that Corinne's reputation hit an all-time low. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him. How awful. He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple. Iris. That was Iris, you see. It's unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister, could it be... could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris's sister? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of things, details. Pearls has 2 older sisters, huh? Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family. Anger? What do you mean? Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband, but even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would lead the clan one day. That's why she had pearls? It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her. So Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens. This information will be useless unless I can flesh out a bit. I need to ask more questions and get some more info. Can we present? Let's see if we can ask her about the twin. Iris has a twin sister. That's really all I know about her. That and the fact that she was taken away from her mother by her jeweler father. I don't have any idea where she is or what she's doing now. I could tell her, but she'd probably have a colony and a half. Can we tell her? I don't think we can. Wait, we should maybe... Let's go to the courtyard first to see what's there. But maybe we could ask Edgeworth. Because he literally said that he thought he, like, knew, like, he thought he knew Iris. Like, he thought he knew Iris. So, maybe he knows. Maybe Edgeworth knows. But first, let's see in the courtyard. It sounds like someone's happening. What tune is that they're humming to? It's Gumshoe, our lovable Gumshoe. No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. Singing with me, no motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling group in Curry. Oh, I love my job. Who cares if the clues I find are no good? That's not what investigating's all about. You seem all bloody cheerful. The investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's a passion. Good cases we have, good cases we lost along the way. I would never have guessed that Gumshoe was into reggae. Every case is gonna be tight. Every case is gonna be tight. Hey, pal. Huh? You mean? How long have you been there? I just got here. Okay. So why are you up to, detective? I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I would find the real murder weapon. The real murder weapon. That barbed sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. It looks like a letter or something. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though. A letter? So how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know if I should be telling you, pal. I guess I can't yet. Looks like the murder took place in the Inner Temple Garden, as you figured out earlier. And taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back at HQ. What, you mean? I don't have the details, pal. All I know is, if you don't find Maya down in the sacred cabin, I'm going to be faced with one ugly situation. What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here? You got me. I don't know. They're not my words, pal. And who said it? Mr. Godot. Godot? What did he mean by that? About that letter you found. Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut here trying to find the murder weapon. Now I can find some burnt up old letter. Burnt up old letter? Yeah, it was in that incinerator right outside the inner temple. And in the incinerator? I knew it! I knew I wasn't imagining it. There was snow in the incinerator when I first saw it. Yeah! But after the incident, the snow had melted away. Which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder. What's up with you, pal? I've got it right here if you want to take a look. Can I, if you do you mind? Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I mean, it's got no relation to the cave. Spirit mediums? It probably does. It's got to be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I'd better give it a good looking over and some serious thought. Make sure you chuck it in the trash when you're done. Larry, it's a crime, pal. So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far? Well, it wasn't the Shito that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today. Yes, that's true. In which case, it must have been another blade. And that's why you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh? Yeah, man, it's entirely work. But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. We've got the federal forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon in this. Secret weapon? What's this secret weapon of yours? You want to know? You've got to think scientifically, okay? Alright, the metal weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far? No. I know what he's going to say, but let him not smart. So what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! A metal detector. Wow, it's a metal detector. Wow. Wow, oh my god, oh my god. Gumshoe is so smart, oh my god. Oh my god, it's Gumshoe is so smart. Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Well, you want to give a scientific investigation a go? Me? I've been using this thing for hours now. It gets pretty boring after a while. Why don't you even give it a try? I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? Yeah! Alright, then I guess go. Like I said, this did affect. It's also. Oh, bother. So, now I'm going to tell you how to use it. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, right? So that's what we're trying to find out. Right, so first let's turn the detector on. That's the sound of metal. That's the sound of the metal detector signal. Next, move the detector around and give this courtroom a good look. You see, pal. Don't worry, it's people will let you know when something you've hit on is metallic. And when the iPad press enter. Take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious. Okay, pal? Okay. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? Looks like a normal ladder to me, pal. Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects. Okay, so a ladder, just like that, right? A step ladder is like that. I don't know if any of you are catching my drift, but step ladder, ladder. Step ladder, ladder. You know. If you get it, you get it. I've got plenty of guys like you, always picking on the smallest details. The vegetable store guy near my place does it all the time. He even corrects me when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's a cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the exact same thing. No, they're not. They're completely different. I just want both of them firmly in the ground before they can go, don't you? Listen, you've got to take a step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes. Otherwise, you could miss a really important clue. That's advice from a pro, pal. The last person I need advice from is this guy in front of me. I got the achievement! I got the achievement to get every ladder versus step ladder joke in. Every ladder versus step ladder conversation in the entire fucking trilogy. Oh my god. Okay. This looks like a wallet. Aha, that's what it's been. Is it yours, detective? I'm always dropping it, so I put a belt on it. But it's still dropped it anyway. Yeah, but now I found it again, pal. Your wallet is completely empty. I drop it all the time, so I don't put money in it anymore. And how come the metal detector picked it up? Must be because of the bell, I guess. That's within the Psssttt. Also, that's my head. Looks like there's something round buried underneath the ground here. Don't touch that, pal. Oh, what is it? It's a trap. People set them out to catch us detectives. They're real nasty. A trap. For a detective? You mean like those fish traps with sharp teeth that are supposed to stab your legs? Yeah, those. I got my finger caught in one of those. Your finger? There was this bit of cheese and it looked so tasty. I reached out and then bam. I'm not sure I know how to respond to this. It's stupidly pitiful. What's that? That's a mouse trap. Okay. That's all. This sled's made out of plastic. It says bikini number 1 on the side. Maybe there's something under it. Hey, what's this? A badge? Aha! I've been hunting high and low for that. It's yours, detective? That thing's priceless to a guy like me, pal. I can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure glad I put that diamond there now. How'd you manage to drop your badge here of all places? I know. I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and stop right there. I don't need to hear anymore. It's just a pair of skis. Nothing useful for a case. I'm sure pretty good on skis, you know, pal. I just love to fly down the slopes with my coat floating in the wind. Really? I had no idea. How good are you then? Probably not very good. Well, I'm better on skis than I am on skates. I'm not as good as when I'm on a snowboard. That's a pretty detailed answer. Oh, but you know what I'm best at? Making mashed potatoes and gravy. The guy's losing it. It must be the altitude. We'd better get back to the investigation. That's just the skis. It doesn't look like hair. Hey pal, all you gotta do is watch a detective let it tell you. Alright. That Psssttt next to the golden statue wasn't the real murder weapon, pal. Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd check again anyways. And that reminds me, do you know about that sword? It's supposed to represent the multiple branches that life can take, all ending as one. Yeah, I heard something about that. You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life I'd be leading had I not joined the homicide division? You think about that kind of stuff, detective? Oh, of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as the Blue Badger. There's something to be said about the human value of Gumshoe as a Blue Badger. Okay, don't think. What's this? A pen? I've been looking all over that, pal. It's yours? Yeah, my old man gave it to me when I qualified as a detective. He told me it'd be good for sticking in suspects' faces. That makes you detectives sound real nasty. It's my dream to stick it in your face one day, right? And don't go losing it. Okay, I genuinely don't think there's anything there. That's weird. This is mixed done on staff, isn't it? Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood, but the detective is reacting to it. Yeah, but however you look at it, the thing's made of wood, alright? Don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it? It's weird that this thing is causing a racket. Hey, let me take a look. Hey, hands off examining evidence to job for the... The top is coming up. Oh! Look at what you've done. You've damaged a really important piece of evidence. That's a sword. Inside the staff. Isn't this? Could it be? Is this the murder weapon? I never guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This one's a real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have been stabbed in her own throat. I officially give up on trying to figure out how the Gumshoe's mind works. If the real scene of the crime was in a temple garden, whilst the sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard. Hey Gumshoe, who knows about the hidden sword? No one. Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now. Well, as I say, there's no team in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it. Then I guess this isn't the murder weapon. No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Yeah, of course. This thing's definitely the murder weapon. Good job, pal. It's about the same length as the Shito too. This must be the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna run over to the forensics. There's gonna be some traces of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off. See you later, pal. Bye, Gumshoe. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Wait up, detective. Huh? What is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know. You're gonna get that stuff analysed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while? Oh, what are you talking about, pal? Please. Just until we find Maya. Maya? What's this got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh, how so? Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and, well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence I hear and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel. You don't think... Please, detective, let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kind of viridian there. Okay, just stop it with that face, pal. One thing, though. This staff's secret trip. Let's keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we'll finish. I understand. This is just a regular run-of-the-mill staff. You got it? Okay, now you take good care of it, pal. Thank you, detective. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Gumshoe. You know, there's a place at the base of the mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, pal? Sure, thanks. Gumshoe is great. We love Gumshoe. Gumshoe, my beloved. Gumshoe, my beloved. Gumshoe, my beloved. Can't help but wonder though. What was at least Donum doing with stuff like this in the first place? Interesting. I wanna go talk to Edgeworth. I wanna see what Edgeworth is. Edgy, Edgeworth, Go to Heaven Gate now. Oh! I wasn't expecting Larry and Pearl to be here. Mister must have gone to collect firework. I suppose I'll have to check back later. Yeah, okay. In a temple... garden, maybe? Oh, yeah. What's then? Your sister. Hey, Edgeworth. Did you know that Iris had a twin sister? What? A twin? You can't be serious. Sister Bikini told me, but the problem is she didn't know the name of this twin. There's nothing about Iris having a twin in the files I checked. Well, Iris was taken in by the temple when she was really young. Apparently her sister was raised by her father, a jeweler. A jeweler? Right, this might not who this twin sister of hers is. I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right? Yes, exactly. Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please. It was my first court case 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died. We talked about Terry Fowles, right? You know about that case? You're not the only one who knows something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. I checked one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago. Yeah, Dahlia was a key witness in the case. Dahlia and Terry Fowles conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago. What was it, 11 years ago? No, it wasn't 11 years. Oh, wait, it might have been. No, wait, yeah, it was 11 years ago. Never mind. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. And 5 years after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking. Her sister? Well, her stepsister, actually. They weren't blood related. Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife. Oh, and this is when she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me. So after Terry Fowles died, what happened to Dahlia? Did you check that out? Does it really matter? Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case. Why are you so sure about that? It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne is dead. What? Well, her metabolic processes are a matter of history only to historians, so to speak. What do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne is dead, Edgeworth? Right. I must confess that in reading her file, I came to know of the murder case you were involved in during your college years. Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey. Mia Fey? My face is gonna die. At the time, Dahlia, it's like she was possessed by a demon or something. It's been almost 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down, and her sentence was finally carried out. She was executed last month. Executed? I'm sure that's a bit of a shock for you, right? And for more reasons than one. But do you understand now? She can't possibly be connected with this case. To do with that fraudulent spirit medium. Fraudulent. Uh-oh, 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 oh, oh. Attempts to reconnect. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I'm so lucky after I'm recording. I'm so lucky I'm recording. I'm like, is it? I'm looking at my. Is it working now? Wait, let me get my phone. Let me see if it's actually working. I don't know if it's actually working. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Is it working now? Let me see. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. It keeps going down. It keeps going down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Please. Please, 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 please. Don't die, please. Is it back up? Is it back up? Please come back up. Please, please. Uh-oh. 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 I don't know what to do. I have like a minute to sort it out. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Wait, let me try and sort it out. I have like a minute. No, I don't remember. Let me see. Let me try and figure it out, guys. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Please come back online, please. Please come back online. Come on. Please come back online. Oh my god. I might have to restart stream. I might have to restart streaming. It says I'm connected to the internet now. It says I'm offline. Okay. End stream. And then I have to restart streaming. Is it working? I think it's working. Again. Hopefully it still works. I have it up on my phone. Hopefully it continues to work. I have it up on my phone and my thing again. Let me close YouTube real quick because I don't need that open currently. It should send out the notification. Oh my god. I panicked there for a second. Luckily I have luckily I have the recording. So yeah, luckily I have the recording. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that it just died. I don't know what happened because it says I'm connected to the internet. It says I'm connected to the internet, but on my computer I just don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, it should be going out to my Discord soon. Notification. Okay, let's get back into this case. I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago. DL6. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The police didn't have any leads. They were stumped, and that's when they called her in. She was a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. But you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. She and her powers, they were all fraudulent. Edgeworth, go to the police records room. It's all in there. All you have to do is check the DL6 incident case file, you'll know. Of course, how could I forget? Edgeworth was the victim in that case. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday. And then you'll see that the Korean village channeling technique is real. Oh my god, okay. What's a training hand? Okay. I think we have to go to Bikini now. I think we have to go to Bikini now and then maybe try and break her cyclops. Because we have... Wait, I didn't check out the thing, this. Be careful, one side should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name is Blair. She's out there. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is burned, also tell anyone about the gravely roast the master in the fire of Hades and bring vengeance to fruition. Wait, do we talk to... Let's go talk to Iris again. I wanna you... Oh wait, no. Let's maybe talk to Iris first. So I don't have too much to prove. Wait. That Dahlia and Iris are sisters, unless we have Dahlia's profile. We do have Dahlia's profile. Okay, let's go try and take down and sort out Bikini's locks first. Oh wait, no, Bikini doesn't have any locks. Okay. Then we'll go to Iris then. No, not back in here, not back in here. We broke her locks, didn't we? Is Pearl here? No. Okay. Then we break Iris's locks. We have no other choice other than to break Iris's locks. Okay. Present the Magatama. Take that! I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you still claim that to be the truth? Yes, that's why I was. Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me too. Because the person you saw somewhere else... Because this person saw... Who saw her? Sorry. Wait. Let me read that again. Take that! My brain did not compute that. Someone saw her other than in Hazakura Temple. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me. I can't. Somewhere else in this night. The murder, that would be Bikini. I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Sister Bikini. The testimony in court today was very clear. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hasakura Temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder. That's very impressive, Mr. Riot. The acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late. What time was that? Let me see, it takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple, so I would have left at about 9:40, I think. I'm sorry, Iris, but line just doesn't suit you, huh? Now you say you left the hall at 9:40, but what you say doesn't line up with... the crime photo? With this. Maybe? This? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Mistakes just don't see her. I'd hoped you would be... Left it at 9:40. How much was this? I'm looking it the fuck up. Oh, 50% of testimony. Ew. Where's the testimony? Oh! Take that! You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. Ah. It was only moments before you rang that bell. You were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have. Who's that? Me. Mr. Wright. You even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten. No, that's right, I remember. And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. It's time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far, I managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the inner temple. And second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hasakura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this impossibility. There were 2 of you. On the night of the incident, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time, which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy! How could that be? There's only 1 of me. It's impossible. Impossible? I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than 1 of me? Show me evidence that proves there's more than 1 of me. Do we present Dahlia? Take that! I have a firm grasp of the situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps. That's right, Dahlia Hawthorne, a woman I know only too well. I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But she's no longer... Yes, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry, thank you. But there's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? This second you who was here at the temple on the night of the murder? It was your twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne. But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is a channeling dojo, a training ground of the Korean channeling technique. That night, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit and you knew about it. And that's the secret you've been trying to hide from me. Unlock successful. I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard that I'd been spotted at the inner temple, I knew. I knew it was my sister. Dahlia, the other half of me who passed away last month. Just as I suspected. The Iris that Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple on the night of the murder. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Why didn't you tell me this before? Because my sister always does the right thing. Excuse me? Because I mustn't get in the way of what she's trying to do. I already betrayed her once before. I can't do it again. You betrayed her? What do you mean? That's why I have to accept I may be found guilty. It's the only way. What is she talking about? You know about it, don't you, Mr. Riot? About the fake kidnapping that took place here on the Eagle Mountain 11 years ago? That was the start of it all. It's what started her down that twisted path. She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end she lost her life. It's all because I betrayed her. How did you betray her, Iris? It's no coincidence that Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was to take place. After all, I helped plan the whole thing. What? But I got scared, so I ran away. What are you talking about? Why would you help her? Stealing $2 million from your own father? That's awful. I promised that I'd help. And she didn't do it for the money. Huh? It was revenge on our father. Revenge? What the fuck do you mean revenge? What do you mean by revenge? What do you mean by revenge? He was a hideous man. He threw our mother away and then sent her to hell. Her mother? She must be talking about Morgan Faye. Our mother was the eldest daughter in the main branch of the Faye family. The main family had a lot of influence in many business and political circles at the time. As the eldest daughter, our mother was set to inherit all of that of the next master. That's the reason our father married our mother in the first place, for power. But his plan backfired. Because our mother's sister took it all from her, she took over as the master of Coraine. That would be Misty Faye, Maya's mother. But before long, the credibility of the Coraine tradition hit rock bottom. The new master, Mystic Misty Faye, made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the DL6 incident. After that happened, our father took me and my twin sister away, leaving our mother and our home behind. He hated the place. He said it was a hick dive, and that he had no reason to stay there. And that's when you came here to Hazakura Temple. Yes, the woman my father took as his next wife already had a daughter, Valerie. I had no place in his new family, you see. Oh, and I haven't seen my mother once since then. Having the master's seat stolen from her, being rejected by her own family, I've heard she's been very battered spiritually and emotionally. I think I'm finally beginning to see how the pieces fit together. I have asked her everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it goes back to the history of the Fae clan. That's what it looks like. Iris, there's just one more thing I want you to tell me. What is it? During the incident in which your sister, Dahlia Hawthorne, poisoned a lawyer, she began a relationship with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. That college student, have you heard anything about him? Well, I did hear one thing. She said she hated his guts. I see. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Hurry up, Phoenix Wright. There's still much to investigate. Leave these locks to me. I'll open them for you, I promise. Thank you. I suppose I'd better continue my investigation. There's still one giant secret left to unlock. Pearl. Pearl Psychlock. Okay, let's go find Pearl then. Okay. So I'm going to try and see if she's back at Heavenly Hall. Is she here? Look at that, they really did make a fire right in front of the shop. Oh, Mr. Nick! Hi, you're too late, Nick. If you came here for one of our potatoes, we've already polished them all off. I think I've pretty much got all the evidence I need. Now I just need to find out what Pearl is hiding. Okay, now I'm gonna save again here so that we can present the Magatama here. After to dinner on the night of the murder. You were supposed to be in Elise Donham's room reading a book together, correct? Yes, I was so happy when she invited me, but I didn't go in the end. You didn't go? No, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried I had to go. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous. So Pearls never went to Miss Donham's room because she was too worried about something or someone else. Pearls. Night of murder, you went to this place. The inner temple.
Take that!
You went here, didn't you, Pearls? It looks like she's done it. This is where you went because you were so worried, right? Then the next question is, who or what were you so worried about? Now, I'm going to take a guess, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? You mean you know? If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth? Okay, we went to this place on one very simple reason, and it is this. The letter.
Take that!
Well, Pearls, this is what you're worried about, right? There's something I'm worried about right now, actually. What's that? You missed it. Your face is kind of strange, really strange colour. You shouldn't work so hard, you know. You need to be treated by a 7-year-old, a 9-year-old health person. She must be worried about her. Oh, Maya. She must have been worried about Maya. You went to the inner temple. That's correct. She went to the inner temple. Maya.
Take that!
It's obvious what you were so worried about, Pearls. It was Maya, wasn't it? Ah, you knew the training Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was the special course. I signed you up for your special course. Oh my, quite brave for you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one of those you channel. Sister Bikini scared you with what she said, didn't she? And because it was you who introduced Hazakura Temple to Maya in the first place, you felt responsible, didn't you? Thinking about what could happen to Mystic Maya made me more and more worried. I couldn't sit still at all. That's why I decided to go and find out how she was doing at the inner temple. Then we're clear now that you went to the inner temple that night, Pearls. What's not clear is what happened after that. About what time was it when you headed over to the inner temple? It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. I heard the radio training was supposed to start at 10. I went to get there before it started. But there was so much snow so I didn't get there until after 10 o'clock. Until after 10? How do you know what time it was? Because I heard the bell ringing for the lights out. She heard the lights out bell? The Hazakura Temple bell is pretty small though, isn't it? You must have really good hearing. I was really trying to pick up the sound of that bell after all. I didn't want to miss it. That would be terrible. She was trying to hear the bell? Tell me, Pearls, why were you so worried about hearing that bell? The reason you were so worried about that bell is this. It's because of the burnt letter. You were given some instructions to follow that night. I presume you recognize these pieces of paper? Well, where did you... In the incinerator at the inner temple. Pearls. You were following the instructions in this letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the lights out bell. I'm speechless, Mr. Nick. You're amazing. These instructions that were found in the incinerator, I believe they were written for you, Pearls. For me? No. As you can see, a large portion has been burned. But the last section is still fairly legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Who was it, Pearls? Whose spirit were you supposed to be channeling? Taking into account the author of the note and their purpose for writing it, whose spirit would Pearls have been trying to channel? Don't overthink it, Phoenix. It's pretty obvious who Pearls was supposed to be channeled. It was Dahlia. It was Dahlia Hawthorne.
Take that!
It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? That was the name that was in the letter. It's just as I suspected. It wasn't Iris and Sister Bikini met at the inner temple that night. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Do you know anything about her, Pearls? You know what kind of a woman Dahlia Hawthorne was? No. I never heard of anyone by that name before reading those instructions. I thought so. Pearls doesn't have a clue. She doesn't know that Dahlia is her sister. About the instructions in the letter I found, Pearls. Who wrote them? Whoever it was asked you to channel the spirit of someone you'd never heard of. You must have quite a lot of respect for them. After all, you followed their instructions without question. So here's my next question. Who wrote the set of instructions for you to follow? I'm gonna guess Iris.
Take that!
I don't... Oh! Who the fuck was it then? Who wrote the instructions then? Wait, was it Morgan? I'm gonna guess it was Morgan. Oh god. Let's go with Morgan. Let's go with Morgan. Pearls, I have to wonder about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? You followed them to the letter regardless. Why? Because it was your own mother who asked you. That's why. How did you... I figured it out. The person who wrote you this letter was your own mother, Morgan Faye. Alright, Pearls, it's time you started telling me the truth. Mr. Nick, why is she holding back from me? I don't like this. Don't underestimate me just because I'm a child. Huh? If you're trying to say I follow these instructions, I'd like to see some proof. What? Because I don't think you have any. If you say anything to rather than admitting to carrying out these instructions, you also produce some more evidence then. One more thing to do it. Alright, Pearls. We both know someone carried out these instructions on the night of the murder. But you're right, there's no evidence that proves it was you. I knew it. However, I didn't know that whoever did it was a child. Huh? How'd you know that? It couldn't have been an adult. No adult would have made a simple mistake like that. A simple mistake? What do you mean by that? I'm sure you thought you were carefully following the instructions you've been given. But you misunderstood some of the words. Wait, what words did you... Oh! Oh, I know. It was you who splattered gravy on this hanging scroll, wasn't it? What? Why would I do something like that? Do you remember what was written in that letter? Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. But you didn't know how to read the words gravely and roast amongst the others, right? How do you know that? Remember the conversation you had with Miss Donham on the night of the murder? Oh shit, yeah! Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says gravely, that's kind of a tough word. Sure, Miss Donham taught you how to read gravely and roast, but what she didn't teach you to read is what they meant. Gravely sounded like gravy to me, and the only roast I could think of was the food. And that's why you did it. That's why you covered the picture of the master in gravy from that night's pot roast. To be honest, I don't think it was a bit strange. This one really did get the wrong idea. Just a teeny bit. I really am useless. I couldn't even burn the letter properly as my mother had asked of me. So just think of a simple thing and I couldn't even do it right. Well, not successful, but I don't feel good about it. I feel bad for Pearl. After that night, I did go to the inner temple with a pot full of leftover gravy. The gravy? I saw the picture on the hanging scroll near the secret cavern. I was sure it was the Master of Karain, like it said in the letter. I see, and then, when it was already past 10 when I got there, because of all the snow. So, I went to the inner temple's guest area. The guest area? Yes, I thought I could wait there until the training was over. Why didn't you just go to the training hall? Because Mystic Maya's main training had already started and I couldn't interrupt it. So I just stayed where I was and prayed for her to get through it. But then Pearl, so did you fall asleep? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just couldn't help it. Hey, don't worry about it, Pearl. Who cares if you fall asleep? I fell asleep waiting for Iris too. It happens. Anyway, then you found yourself trapped at the inner temple. Yes, when I woke up, it was morning. I tried not to cry, but the ski bridge wasn't there anymore, and there was no one in the training hall. I thought everyone had left me because I overslept. I threw the letter into the incinerator, and then I heated up the leftover gravy and let off some steam by chucking the gravy on the skull while you cried. It must have been pretty scary for you, Pearl. I know what it's like. Nick used to leave me behind when I fell asleep at school too. Don't equate something so trivial with her experience, Larry. Yeah, exactly. Larry, just fuck off. Larry, just leave it alone. It was written right in my mother's letter. It said, as soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. I was on my way over to the inner temple when I heard the bell ring. So you channeled down your Hawthorne spirit? No, I tried, but I couldn't do it. You couldn't do it? I've never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it's happened. I tried and I tried and I tried. Yesterday, this morning, the whole time. But I just couldn't do it. Don't let it get you down, Pearl. It's all worked out. It'll all work out. If you want, I'll come flying through the sky for you. Just like that. So she never managed to channel the spirit. Is that why you think your spiritual powers are gone? Yes, I don't know what to do. Isn't there any other explanation for why you couldn't channel a spirit? I suppose there's one other possibility. It's not very likely though. Could you please tell me what it is anyways? It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit. Someone else? What do you mean? Well, there's only one of each spirit, right? Yep, it's like dating a girl, Nick. You can't see a hot chick if she's already taken. Then that would mean on the night of the murder, someone else channeled her spirit before Pearls could. Someone else channeled the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a failure. I couldn't even grant my mother's final wish. Her final wish? Yes, this letter. This is my last wish, she said. So make sure you follow the instructions carefully. This letter. I definitely need to find out more about it. My mother had gone to a place called a penitentiary. Yeah, I know, Bells. I visit her every month, and last month she told me the time we've been waiting for has come, Pearl. There's something I need you to do for me. I had a letter for you at our home before they brought me here. I want you to read it and do exactly what it says. It's for the good of the Fae clan, my angel. You'll be doing a great thing. Now listen carefully, and I'll tell you where the letter's hidden. My mother is always nice to me. I love her very much. Yeah, moms will do anything for their kids, right? She said it was for the good of the Fae clan, so I knew I had to help her. I mean, Mystic Maya is part of the Fae clan, so it had to be good for her too. That's right, isn't it, Mr. Nick? I guess so. Yeah. There's a picture with her letter too. A picture? Of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Usually a picture is enough to channel someone's spirit, but this time... Pretty weird, her. Like, Larry knows anything about this stuff. There's something else that was strange about my mom's letter. The seal on it was broken as someone had already opened it once before. That surely is pretty strange. Someone had opened it already? Thanks, Pearls. You really helped me out. You're very welcome. My mother is watching over us, so I'm sure Mystic Maya will be alright. Look at that innocent smile on her face. What am I supposed to say to her? Ha. Godot? Dude. Finally figured it out after you tried it. You finally realized how terrible of a crime being painfully oblivious is. Godot! The entrance to the sacred cabin looks like a freaking puzzle workshop. I guess it's talking about Iris and the lock breaking effort. But it's all a waste of time. Why do you say that? Because Maya Faye isn't coming back. What? You don't know what you're talking about. How can you say something like that? It was your job to protect her, right? Just like it was your job to protect Mia Faye. Two sisters caught up in the worst circumstances. I realised that, but... And you are the only one who was by their sides. You were the only one who could have saved them. But I didn't know anything about what was going on. Ha. What did I just say, Trite? Being oblivious is a heinous crime in itself. Dude, just shut the fuck up, please. Please, no one likes you. Please, please. Godot, no, I promise, no one fucking likes you. Tomorrow? We'll settle everything in court tomorrow, once and for all. Mr. Nick, is what that man just said to you? It'll be alright, fellas. I'm sure Maya's alive. You'll see her face off tomorrow. Hello, Spunky Rambles. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hello, welcome on in. Yeah, that's right. I know I can trust you, Mr. Nick. How you doing? How you doing? My dear Pearl, you've done so well, my child, my Pearl. It's better than that you don't know what you've done. knew this day would come for you. The blood of the main family is no more. Now finally, after all this time the Masters, after all this time the Master seat is yours. How you holding up? I'm good, Tar. I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, earlier my stream kind of died, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. My last great wish. It seems I was just in time. To be continued. And we will do the last trial for this case on Sunday. I'll probably talk for a little bit before. I'll probably talk for a little bit while I exit the game. Yeah, it's not a proper stream unless something breaks. Exactly. Not a proper stream unless something breaks. To be fair, something always breaks on my stream. Like literally, I swear, like every time, like usually either the middle of stream or at the start of stream, somehow the sources for my mic change, so it just cuts out my mic for no reason, and sometimes my webcam dies and I have to re-plug it back in. But other than that, it's like decent. But other than that, it's like my streams go fine. So yeah. But yeah, got a question for you. Do you use Discord at all? Got something that'll help you hit affiliate if you are interested? I'm not really too interested in that, to be honest. To be fair, it's only viewers that I need to get to hit affiliate. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and do it my way basically. I am basically posting on like a lot of like socials and everything, so I'm just gonna try and do it through just posting on other socials like clips and stuff. So, but yeah, I do have Discord, but I'm not interested in anything that will help me hit affiliate, because like it's not like I'm like desperate to hit affiliate. So it's just like if I hit affiliate, and that would be cool to, you know, get the emotes and the like the channel points and stuff. But like I'm not really too fussed about getting affiliate, to be fair. Like it's mainly channel points and the emotes I want, but then again it's like I can, you know, make sound alert I only want to use the channel points for like sound alerts, and I can use sound alerts I can put the sound alerts on in other ways, in like the way I can just set it to have no bits attached to it, like on the overlay for my stream or whatever it's called. So yeah, and I'm not too fussed about getting emotes. Yeah, not really too interested in getting. I mean, I kind of do want to get affiliate, but also it's like not too bothered about hitting it anytime soon. So yeah, that was a very long-winded answer, and that was probably very confusing. So yeah, but yeah, you know what? I've been really enjoying Ace Attorney, and like I'm gonna be, and it's gonna be so fun when I like, you know, finish this game and then I like start Ace Attorney Chronicles. I'm in a small stream on Discord, just streamers helping out others by viewing, posting when they're live. You get out what you put in, all kinds of support things on there. Just a thought. Okay. I'll consider it. I am in quite a few small streamer Discords already. But yeah, I'll think about it. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying Ace Attorney. When I finish this trilogy on Sunday, which is gonna be crazy. Like I said at the start of stream, gonna take a little bit of a break from streaming Ace Attorney. I'm gonna be streaming other things. I'm gonna be streaming like Minecraft and Sims and other things, like other games I wanna like kind of put on the sidelines, or like games I put on the back burner for now. And because I've been like so focused on like playing Ace Attorney, I've been loving playing Ace Attorney. But yeah, I'm gonna for like the majority of January, while it is exam season and I'm basically off for all of January, because I have like my test, and I have my test on next Thursday. I have a test next Thursday, and then I have one more assignment I need to submit, and that's it. I am not in for the majority of January. Fair enough, officer. If you change your mind, I can post it in my chat or here later. Ah, okay. Thank you. But yeah. So in January, I am off like the majority of January. So I'm gonna probably focus on like other games: Minecraft, Sims 4, Sticky Business. I'm gonna play through the DLC for that. I wanna grind Haunt the House. I wanna, achievement hunt Haunt the House. I wanna play the Bachelor. Oh yeah, got your education side first. Way more important. Oh yeah, definitely. To be fair, the only reason I stream on the only reason I stream Friday only 2 times a week during the school year is because I'm in uni. But yeah, because I've been off for this week and last week, so I've been streaming more, and I'm gonna be streaming less next week because obviously I have a test. I'm not gonna be streaming Wednesday and Thursday, but I probably will stream Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And then after that, I'm pretty much free for like another 3 weeks after next week, so I can stream more and I can just focus on this before semester 2 starts. I get it. I work at a uni IRL. I boss students around. It's great. It must be. Uni's kind of like uni's like I'm actually quite enjoying like uni. I'm very much an education girly. Like I just find university like pretty great. Like I met quite a few like friends there, and it's so much different from like A levels as well, because it's like I know that like not a lot of people are going to be dropping out because fucking loans. We have student debt. Yeah, we have student debt. Yeah, so a lot less people are gonna be dropping out than in A levels, and like people actually give more of a shit. So it's like at uni than at A levels. So yeah, I mean I am only a first year, so it's like people don't give too much of a shit, but kind of like they do care, but it's like if they get like not great grades, and it's like whatever, So yeah. Yeah, like I think on my first assignment I got like 57%, which is okay, that's like it's half marks, like it's okay, it's like that's like a second. I just hope I get like decent enough marks on my other 2 assignments. Like I think I'm gonna do better on one of my other assignments though that I've already submitted. I graduated back in 2007, spent years running businesses, and started where I am now back in 2016. My old campus is across the world. Most people travel the world after uni. It took me 9 years to cross the road. Oh my god. Uni is... I don't think a lot of people know what they're doing after uni, to be fair. Like, I know I don't know what I'm gonna do after uni. For me, I'm probably gonna end up doing my master's because I'm doing psychology, and like, I'm pretty sure you can't do a whole lot if you've just got your bachelor's. So I am probably going to do my master's. If I'm going to do my PhD, then that is something that's still up in the air. But again, I have years to sort that out. So it's like whatever. So it's like whatever, and it's like most people just like don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like my sister knew what she was gonna do. My sister graduated uni last year. She graduated from uni last year. She did 3 years of English lit. Wait. She graduated in 2021. Did she graduate in 2021? My sister's 23. So, and she went straight to uni. So, yeah, I think she graduated in Did she graduate? I can't remember if she graduated in 2021 or graduated last year, because she did 3 years of English literature, and then she did a year teaching degree, and she only started properly like teaching this year. What's her teaching thing? To I'm gonna look up how long a teaching qualification is. Because I don't know. I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do. I had a part-time job as a pub / restaurant when I was studying, and when I finished, I got offered a management position. So that was that. That is like that's like a pretty good position to be in though. Like actually having the jobs while you like figure shit out. You know, like pretty decent position to be in. I feel like a lot of people just don't know what they're doing. Don't know what they're gonna do after uni. Like I know for me, I'm just like I know what like field I want to go in. I want to do psychology and maybe do research, but I don't know. That could change over the next 3 years. Even if I'm doing my masters, that's gonna maybe change. But yeah, my sister is probably the only person that I know that like had like a specific career in mind, like straight after uni. Like literally, she literally went, you know, primary, high school, A-levels, uni, teaching qualification, and now she's teaching at 23. So yeah, she's a rarity. To be fair, I don't know a lot of people who knew. There's not a lot of people in my family that have gone to uni. I don't know if any of like my uncles or aunties have gone to uni. I think one of my uncles has, maybe. One of my uncles is in a band, so I don't know if he did that. He started that in uni. I think he did go to uni, yeah, but I don't see him often, so I don't know what he did at uni. Probably something in like music tech or something like that. But yeah, both of my parents didn't go to uni. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of people to talk to ask about uni other than like my sister and then like my friends at uni. So yeah, uni is like so like different from A-levels. It's a lot more different than I was expecting. It's like I knew that like I would have like a lot more independence than at A-levels. But honestly, I thought that at uni would be like harder than at A-levels. But the thing is, it's really not. Like it's really, at least for me, it's not harder. A-levels for me were harder than uni because first of all, I'm doing a subject I enjoy. At A-levels, I did psychology, biology, and chemistry. I hated chemistry. I got D in chemistry, which is like not too great. So yeah, I'm the only one in my extended family who went to uni. Thankfully, it was only £1,000 a year back. So my degree is all paid off. No student debts is nice. Oh my, only £1,000. Student debts have skyrocketed since then. I'm paying £9,000 a year. To be fair, I probably won't fully pay it off. Yep, £9,000 now. Yeah. You know what though? I am kind of lucky that I don't kind of live in America. I've seen so many like TikToks of like students in America. Cheers for the money. Yeah, cheers for the money. But yeah, I'm so glad I'm not going to university in America because I've seen so many like TikToks of like people in America talking about how high their student loans are, and it's crazy. Like I'll like pays my wages. Yeah. And I was actually talking to my friend Cry the other day. He's an American and he is going to uni. He's studying music. Well, he's going to college, which is I think the difference between college and uni in America is that college is just like pre-graduate, and then what is it? Pre-graduate. Like, then like I think I've forgotten the word, and I'm literally doing that degree. I think college is just like bachelor's, and then like uni is both bachelor's and postgraduates. College in America is pretty much A-levels here. Yeah, and maybe I don't. I know because we have A-levels here, but they. I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah. But yeah, we were messaging like the other day on Christmas actually. Because I had sent him the Steam game and he was like, "Oh my god, thank you," and then we just started chatting about like uni. You can send you can send like a message with like this Steam gift. So I literally made a joke like, "Oh, I'm using the money I got from the government. I'm using student loan to pay for this game." Because I literally only use like the loan I get from the government to pay for my lunches. So I literally calculated it earlier this stream, and so far I get like I think I get like £1,200 every 3 months, right, for like my own expenses, and I only use it on lunches and then like some other stuff as well. I put only lunches plus like Christmas presents and like a few other things I bought. I've only spent £400 of my £1,200 loan, which is crazy. So yeah, we were just talking about uni, and we just started talking about like uni and stuff, and then he asked me like how much are you paying for college, and I was like, and how much are you paying for college, uni, whatever, and I was like, oh, like 9,000-ish a year. Cry has to pay 60,000 a year for 4 years. 60,000. In my experience, most of the students spend their student loans on Monster Energy drinks. Yeah, I've seen most of like people I've seen on like TikTok and stuff spend their money on just like energy drinks or beer. That's like it. To be fair. But yeah, he said that he has 60,000 a year. So yeah, my 16-year-old niece is doing her GCSEs right now. I have no idea how their grading system works out. I did my GCSEs. How long ago was it? 2.5 years ago. I graduated in 2021, so 2.5 years ago, and I'm guessing the grading system hasn't changed since then. So I'm guessing she's doing the number system. I can explain because I actually had this system. So a 4 is like a pass. It's like your base pass. A 5 is like a strong pass. Like you passed. Like a 4 is like you barely passed. 5 is like, oh, you passed. You decently passed. And then a 6, I think, is a C, I think. And a 7 is like a B. And then an 8 is an A. And then a 9 is like an A star, A plus, basically. I think that's the correlation. Yeah, it's numbers now. Yeah. I think my 16-year-old cousin is also doing her GCSEs. So, funnily enough, my cousin is actually doing is actually going to college and in next September, and she's doing two of the same A-levels that I did. She's doing psychology, biology, and I think she's doing health and social care as well. I think she really enjoys health and social, which is understandable. I never did it at GCSE, but yeah, it seems enjoyable. Let me look at the UK grade conversion. Let me see. Okay, here we go. I found it. Found it. Okay. Let me switch to this quick. There we go. So yeah, this is what I was saying. 9 is like A star. A is like high A, low A star. It depends. I think it depends on the marks you get, depending on like whether you get like an A or A star. 7 is an A. 6 is like a high B. Again, depends on the marks you get, whether you only just scrape to 6, or you get whether you only just scrape like a B, or like you get like the higher like marks like just below a 7, like you get an A. I don't know. And then 5 is like, again, it's like if you just scrape to 5, then you get a C. But if you're like all close to getting a 6, but you didn't get enough marks, like close to getting a 6, then you would get a B. 3 is like a D. 2 is like E-ish. And then yeah, these are all like your failing marks, basically. I don't know if I explained that very well. But yeah. You know what's kind of funny? I kind of found this funny. On TikTok, there's I don't remember her name, but there's this girl going kind of viral on TikTok. She like promoted this revision guide, and yet she failed 3 of her GCSEs. Like, I feel bad for her, but also like I just find it ironic more than anything. I just find it kind of ironic. So yeah. But yeah, I knew of the number grades. I think my sis. When were the number grades introduced? Because my sister is like 4.5 years older than me. So when I was in year 7, she was in year 11. So I don't remember. I don't know if she had number grades or not. 2014. Okay. So she would have had number grades. I don't remember what she got in her GCSEs. I don't know. If you know what I want to know, I got mostly 6s. I think in music BTEC I got a level 3 distinction, and then in maths I got an A, and then in chemistry I got a 7. If she spent more time studying and less time on TikTok, maybe she would have done that better. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I sound much like a boomer. Yeah, like I don't know much about this person. I don't know much about this TikToker. But it's like, why would you promote a revision guide when you haven't gotten back, when you haven't had results there yet, and you can't see like, or like haven't got it, or I assume she didn't get like results back from mocks while she was using this revision guide. Why did she promote it when she hadn't had like results back yet to see like, oh, this has been effective. Yeah. Not gonna lie. There's some opinions on like technology where I'm just like, yeah, I sound like such a boomer. Like, I think that's just like with growing up, really. Like, you kind of have, like, for me, it's like I've become like had like such like a more neutral view on technology. When I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, video games, blah 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 blah. I had such a like positive view of technology, but now, especially like kind of after like all the like kind of controversy I've seen with like AI, and after we've done the cyber psychology topic, I'm just like, yeah, there's some shit things to this. It's like those videos that say how to get X amount of views, and they have like 3 views. Yeah. Every so often I'll get like one of those TikToks like up on my For You page, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't trust this. Like, with a lot of stuff, not gonna lie. With a lot of like kind of that promotey stuff, there's like I immediately like meet it with like a lot of skepticism, because it's like, but does it actually work though? Can you like prove it? You know, I'm very much I feel like especially after starting studying psychology at like 2 years ago, at A level, I've become much more of a person of like, oh well, can you prove it? Like before then, I don't know why. Before I started studying psychology, I was just like, yeah, okay, I would just accept anything. Now I'm just like I'm more skeptical of stuff, which I think is a good thing. Same, I have a TikTok, but I only upload. I don't watch much on there. Can't stand 99% of it. To be fair, I do watch some of it. I do tend to watch TikTok a little bit, but it's like a lot of the stuff is like I'm very skeptical of it. Like a lot of times I'm watching like my friends' videos or like my videos, and yeah, most of the time it is just trying to get your money, and in the most obnoxious ways, and as scams. And literally, like I'll get if it sounds too good to be true, it is literally like, and like if like on TikTok there's this like little like thing on like the bottom of videos, if you can see if it's an ad or not. That's my psychology A-level topic. Yep, same. If there's an ad, if it says like ad or like promotional material, or you know, at the bottom of the TikTok, I just like almost immediately like scroll, because it's like, it's either they just paid TikTok to like boost their video more, which I'm just like, that I don't know if I like that feature of TikTok where you can just boost it. And then it's like, if you see a video with 1,000 views, I just think, oh, they paid for that, how sad. Yeah, there's probably a lot of videos on TikTok where they've just like paid for it, and I'm just like, and I just have no idea. But like it's so like, I find it kind of weird, you know. I find it kind of weird. I don't like that feature. It's like, I don't like that feature where you can just like pay to win, basically. Pay to win. And if it's like an ad, then it's like, and they're like promoting products, and it's like, I don't trust this. Like, even if it's like even if I get like an ad, like or like a sponsored video of someone I follow on TikTok, I'm just very like skeptical. Like, I'm just very skeptical of it immediately. Like, even if I watch like a sponsored video on YouTube, I'm like very skeptical of it. Like, there's only like 2 things that I have ever downloaded because of sponsors. That is honey, and that like barely saves me money whenever I'm like, that barely saves me money when I'm like shopping for stuff. And Best Fiends, and I've just stopped playing them because I remember Best Fiends was like really popular back in like, as a popular like sponsor back in like 2016. Honey is data mining. Oh god, so glad I deleted that off my phone. Yeah, I don't use it. It doesn't really save me money, so actually I should uninstall the Honey extension on my computer on Chrome. That is something I should do, because I barely fucking use it. Nope, not reinstalling that. But yeah, I downloaded Honey, barely fucking works. Best Fiends, I remember that being popular back in the late 2010s, and it's okay. I enjoyed it for a little bit, but it's like, there's just too many games that are like similar to Best Fiends that I'm just like kind of done with it. I find it disgusting they paywall it. Public should be public. You can make the best video ever and no one will see it. Yeah, exactly. I feel like with TikTok, it's like the most low effort videos kind of what's I gonna say? The most low effort videos tend to get like a lot of views. Or like the one where like if someone falls over and it's funny, you know, that I don't know. I mean, there are some like high effort videos that have gone viral, but it's just like I feel like that's the minority of posts that go viral. Most vids on there are that are not an ad are really an ad for something. Yeah. Sometimes when something, funniest date of mine. Yep. Is your TikTok username just popular? Tell it I'll drop a follow there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I hate WhatsApp as well, but my work uses it as a group chat, so I don't have a choice. I don't mind WhatsApp as much. Because the thing is, I don't really use Messenger that much, so it's like literally the only time I use like Apple Messenger is like the iOS Messenger app, messages app. Is like whenever I'm using whenever I'm playing those like Game Pigeon iOS like games with my friends, and that's like it. But with WhatsApp, yeah, I have I'm in a psychology like uni group chat on there, just full of like psychology students. So I'm probably not deleting WhatsApp anytime soon. WhatsApp is just like kind of like the more convenient option because like a lot of people my age mainly use like WhatsApp, Snapchat, or Instagram. And Snapchat is like a no-go, especially when you're like sharing information, because like it just disappears after like a day, and you have to like individually save each message. So it's just like a pain. So it's either WhatsApp or Instagram to use, and I don't want to give my Instagram out to people in my uni. Like, I have told people at my uni that I Twitch stream, but with my Instagram, it's like, yo, one TikTok follower which one you didn't even have to pay for it. Why thank you, Swanky. But yeah, with Instagram, I don't want to give people my main Instagram. Like, I'll give them my private Instagram. I'll probably try and, if someone asks for my Instagram, I'll probably give them my private Instagram. But like for my main Instagram, I used to give out my main Instagram like all the time in high school, but not necessarily as much anymore. Not much anymore, mainly because people don't ask for it, and also because like Instagram, I now post a lot of streaming content, and it's like I don't know why, but I feel because I've been posting a lot of quite a few clips and stuff like that. I feel like knowing that I now post more clips onto Instagram as well, I feel like if someone asks for my Instagram at uni, I'm just gonna cringe and just be not give them my main Instagram, give them my private instead, because I don't want them knowing the name of my Twitch. They know I stream, but I don't want them to know what my channel name is, because it's like I could be talking about uni and mention something that involves them without realizing, and then they maybe reference that or whatever, and I'll just cringe. So yeah, my work knows about my channel, but no one there gives a monkey is too nerdy for them. You know what? That's fair. I feel like it's more people my age at my uni that kind of care about my streaming. Literally only one of my friends asks a lot about my streaming. Quite a few people in my course know about me streaming, but they just have barely asked me about it. Probably because they're much older than me. A lot of people in my course are a lot older than me, so they are in their 30s or 40s, so they don't quite understand. And a lot of them quite don't understand streaming. Yeah, you don't want someone to dox you. That's why I have separate personal and my channel accounts. Yeah. I'm surprised actually that it took me so long to make a private Instagram. Cause like my main Instagram was the only Instagram account I had for so long. But then when I started posting more on Instagram this year, I got like so like kind of paranoid that I would accidentally like post something like doxing. Like with my TikTok, I feel like I'll get more stressed if I made a private TikTok. So yeah, and even if I did have a private TikTok, and even if then, I'd probably make my second account into a private TikTok if I really wanted to make a private account. But yeah, I don't care too much. Like, I don't post private videos. Like, I post like private pictures, and like I have a private Twitter account just to like tweet random shit. But that's like it. To tweet like stuff about uni that I probably wanted to post publicly. But yeah, I don't really post. Like I'll post like my drafts, but I don't tend to spend like hours and hours like posting and trying to get views and whatever. I just like post this, and then I'll probably post something else later. Oh shit! Wait, I'm gonna post now. I'm gonna post on TikTok. I'm gonna post the one on this day thing. Okay, I'm putting that one in my drafts for now, so I can. I love how I say I don't like stress over TikTok posts, but now I'm trying to post it on this day thing, like a minute before. I don't follow a lot of people on socials. Only select folks I actually know, my Twitch regulars. That is so fair. That is so fair. What the fuck was this TikTok audio? I don't even know. I'm just posting it anyways. There's some TikToks that I made like a few years ago that I'm just like, okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? You know? Yeah. Very, very, sometimes it can be very confusing. Okay. Sometimes, yeah. I don't remember what I was about to say then. You know what? I think it's time for me to raid someone. And then probably gonna be playing Minecraft with my friends for a little while. Gonna raid Psssttt. She's playing
Introducing Gillette Labs with
Shut up. I'm gonna raid Psssttt. She's playing Baldur's Gate 3. I've seen little bits and pieces of this game, like on TikTok and from Psssttt stream. Yeah, mine's all edited clips. Fair, very, very fair, very fair. Okay, I'm gonna wait until this ad ends before I send out the raid command. But yeah, that is totally, completely fair. Good to catch up. I'll catch you later. I shall catch you later as well. I've got a few clips to put in my drafts. And I'm gonna play Minecraft for a bit. Alright, bye bye. Go enjoy your Psssttt stream.